Hi, this is Karthik. I welcome you all for this session. In this session, I'm going to teach you Introduction to Algorithm. Once again, I repeat the topic, Introduction to Algorithm. Before getting into the topic, we should know what is meant by algorithm. So what is an algorithm? An algorithm can be anything which can be used to solve a problem, or else it's a set of well-defined steps to solve a problem, or else step-by-step instruction to solve a problem, or else structured and derivative steps to solve a problem. Now we are going to see some examples. Through these examples, we are going to learn how to write algorithms. So number one, write an algorithm to add two numbers. Number two, write an algorithm to find greatest among two numbers. Number three, write an algorithm to find the average of three numbers. So we are going to start with the first example. Let us say step one is going to be start. And step two, we have to inform how many variables we are going to use. So how many variables we are going to use? We are going to use two variables in order to get the values, and one more variable we are in need to store the result. So declare A, comma B and C. Now step 3, now you want to get the values for A and B. Okay, so now values are there. Step 4, we have to calculate. So how to calculate? C equal to A plus B means that we are going to add A and B. We are going to store the result in the variable C. And step 5, either you can use print or display as you like. So let us say display, you can use display C. And then step 6, stop or end. So now we have completed the task number 1. Again, I will repeat this step. Step number 1, start. Step number 2, we have to declare A, B, and C. Means that we want to inform how many variables we are going to use. In this program, we want to get two values. So let us say we are going to get the first value and store it in the variable A, and we are going to get the second value and store it in B. And third, step number 3, read A and B. So we are going to get the value from for A and B. Step 4, we want to calculate. So C equal to A plus B means we are going to add A and B and store it in the variable C. And we are going to display the result in step 5 and step 6, stop. And now, number 2, write an algorithm to find the greatest among two numbers. Same. What is step number 1? Step number 1, start. Good. And step number 2, so how many variables you are in need? You are in need of two variables. So in order to compare, there is no need for a third variable. So let us say declare A and B, two variables in it. And step 3, read A and B. So read means you are going to get the value for, we are going to get the values and we are going to store it in A and B. And step 4, we are going to use if condition. If A is greater than B, if the condition is true, we are going to display or print. What we are going to display, let us say A is big. If this condition fails, let us say else. And then use display to say B is big. So instead of display, you can use print also. And then step 5, stop. Okay, so once again, I repeat the program, sorry, algorithm. So write an algorithm to find greatest among two numbers. Step 1 start, step 2 declare. So we want to inform how many variables we are going to use. Let us say A and B, and you want to get the values by using the keyword read. And step 4, we want to check A is greater than B. It's a condition. When this condition is true, it will display A is big. Else, when condition is false, else will come into execution and display B is big, and then stop. Now we want to find the average for three numbers. So again, what is the step 1? Yes, good. Let's start. And step 2, we have to declare. So how many variables we are in need? We are in need of three variables. Let us say m1, comma m2, comma m3. Okay, and then let us say one more variable, avg, average. Okay, and step 3, you want to get the values for A, B, and C, or else M1, M2, and M3. So read M1, comma M2, and M3. Now three values are available. Now you have to calculate. Step 4, average, AVG equal to, so M1 plus M2 plus M3 divided by number of subjects. How many subjects are there? Three subjects. And then step 5, display or print. Now I'm going to use print. Print AVG. Let us say AVG, average. And then step 6, stop. Okay. So let us say here we'll change AVG small. Okay. Again, so third program is to find the average of three numbers. So we are going to start the algorithm by using start, and we want to inform how many variables we are going to use, M1, M2, and M3. And we are going to get the values for M1, M2, and M3. And then once values are available, we are going to do the calculation average equal to number of subjects. We want to add the subjects plus, and we want to divide by number of subjects. Let us say M1 plus M2 plus M3 divided by 3. And then step 5, print average, and step 6, stop again. So the third program is write an algorithm to find average of three numbers. Let us say step 1 start, step 2 declare M1, M2, and M3. Means that we want to inform how many variables we are going to use. And step 3, we want to get the values for M1, M2, and M3 from the user. And step 4, we want to calculate the average by adding the three subjects and divide by number of subjects, that is 3. And you want to print the average and then stop. Okay, so anyway, today we have discussed three examples for algorithm. First one is write an algorithm to add two numbers. It begins with start and declare how many variables we are going to use and read the values from user. And then you want to calculate, and step 5, you want to display the output, and step 6, stop. Number 2, write an algorithm to find greatest among two numbers. Anyway, step 1 is going to be start in all the programs. Step 2, declare how many variables you are going to use. You want to declare it. A and B. And step 3, read A and B. Step 4, if condition, if A is greater than B, if condition is true, this comes into execution. If condition is false, this will come into execution. And then step 5, stop. So now number 3, write an algorithm to find the average of three numbers. Anyway, step 1 is going to be start. And step 2 is going to declare how many variables we are going to use. So how many variables? We need three variables. Addition to that, we want to use one more variable to store the result. So read M1, M2, M3 means we are going to read three values and going to store the first value in M1 and second value in M2 and third value in M3. we are going to calculate the average. How? M1 plus M2 plus M3 divided by 3. So we want to add all the subjects and divide by number of subjects. And you want to print the average and stop. This is how we want to write the algorithm. There are plenty of ways. It's a user-defined way. Okay, so if the steps are, as long as the steps are clear, your algorithm is right. I think you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.